Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my Shattered Worlds update video. In this video I speak about the buffed anima rates that happened in today's patch. You can now easily get over 25 million anima in an hour if you're doing floors 70 and onwards. Obviously the early floors will be a little bit slow working your way up to get into the 70 plus, but it only takes an hour or two to get that far, so it's not a problem. If you have no idea what Shattered Worlds is, I'll have my original guide in the description if you want to learn more about how to get started. This video is more for actually farming the anima after the update. Anyway, let's get into this video. So I started off on world 71 to 75 to see how far I could get before I died. I went in using melee, just using a typical melee setup with a scythe and torva and stuff. I took the penance aura just to keep my prayer up so I could have a bit more food in my inventory. I also used a super weapon poison and overloads. The super weapon poison is really nice when you're AoEing all the mobs down. Melee is okay, but you have to do a lot of running around, and when there's a lot of rangers you can't really AoE them that well. I'm going to test an hour of melee and an hour of mage. Mage seems like it's going to be much nicer in Shattered Worlds just because of how good the AoE is compared to melee. If all the mobs were melee and every single one, melee would be great because all the mobs would cluster up. But because you might have a mob on the left and a mob on the right, you can't AoE both of those, so you have to single target them. You're going to take more damage doing that, and it's going to take you longer. Oh, I didn't want to pick this mutator. Just running around, everything blows up now. It was so easy before. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I need to not put explosive on, and you know that would help. Jesus Christ. I'll just say this now, you could probably have got more anima than what I have done in these 2 hours, because I did make quite a few mistakes, like picking that mutator that I just showed. I just made little mistakes because I'm not used to Shattered Worlds. I've done it for a couple of hours for the release video, and I haven't really done it since. I understand the mechanics and stuff, but all of the buffs and debuffs are very confusing, and I'm trying to rush and I pick silly ones. You know, it happens, you live and learn. But because of those mistakes, my anima per hour was slightly less than what it could have been. Not to mention I'm not the best PVMer in the world, so if you're really good at PVM, you're going to get better rates by naturally being better anyway. But all in all, melee worked okay, but I'm definitely going to prefer mage in Shattered Worlds just because running around and AoEing is so much easier in mage than what it is in melee. It gets really tedious being hit by like 3 rangers from different angles at floor 80 when they deal so much damage and you can only heal off of one of them. It definitely just feels much worse than what mage is. So I got 19 million anima in half an hour from world 71 to 83, and that's stupid. That's only 71 to 83, that's like 38 million anima an hour. That's great. So let's see if I can do better the next time and then just get even more. Melee is just super annoying with the mages and rangers at high floors. They hurt so much. Yeah, I weren't surviving that one. Those debuffs really do like hurt so much. The second time round I got nearly 12 million anima. Some of the mutators on that one were absolutely horrible and it took much longer than what it should have. But those two combined was an hour and it was just over 30 million anima for that hour, which is pretty damn cool. It used to be what, like 5-6 million anima an hour, so it's 5 times what it used to be. I'll be able to get the new range ability after the next hour just doing it this way. So much better to get the rewards. So doing it with mage was so much nicer. Even doing it with annoying mutators like the fire on the ground and stuff was so easy with mage because it's very easy to dodge things. With melee you had to be forced to stand in the fire sometimes and such, and it was just horrible. Running around with mage I used a vampirism aura and my gear wasn't even that good. I was using anima core of Seren. It wasn't even like I was using any high tier armor. That's just average gear. I guess the Nox staff is high tier, but you know, there's plenty of people with way better gear than this who could probably get so much further, so much quicker. It just felt really relaxing. I wasn't scared of dying at many points until it got to the really high levels. I kind of just took it as it was, plodded along, killed the mobs when they come up, AoE'd them down, ate a couple of food here and there but didn't really need that many. The weapon poison with your corrupted blast in Shattered Worlds is just silly OP. It spreads it to literally everything and everything gets poisoned and they're so easy to kill, it's lovely. Definitely would recommend mage over melee anytime. Whoa, I just blew up. Okay, apparently a rainbow beam shines above my items like 1,000,000,000 times. It was all just anima, just rainbow beams of anima for some reason. Let's see how much I got. I did an hour. I got from 71 to 90, and it gave me 25 million anima. Not that bad for an hour's worth of work, to be honest. Obviously, I got a little bit more with the melee, but I kind of took it quite slow when I got 85 plus because the mobs were hurting quite a lot in my anima core gear. Definitely willingly take 25 mil an hour over the previous, 6 mil an hour. Such a big upgrade. And my overall anima an hour is now 27.5 mil for those 2 hours. That's pretty much the whole of the ability in 2 hours nearly. First thing I did when I got to the reward shop was buy the Salt the Wound ability. Now my Dazing Shot is mutated and it's going to be so much better than what it was. Very chuffed that I've actually finally went and got that ability. I've been meaning to for a while and this update just helped so much. So for my 2 hours, even with all of the mistakes I made, I got 55 million anima. I know people are going to get way more than 55 million anima in 2 hours. That's 27.5 million anima an hour. I've already heard a couple of my friends get over 35 million anima an hour when they were going super hard with nice gear and they're very good at the game. So being able to get over 35 million an anima is just outright insane. You'll get an ability in under 2 hours, and the huge Slayer lamps and stuff are very, very useful. A huge Slayer lamp is now 6 million anima. When you think about it, if you can get 30 million anima in an hour, that's 5 huge Slayer XP lamps. 5 huge Slayer experience lamps is around 350,000 experience in Slayer, just under. So getting just under 350,000 experience in Slayer isn't even that bad for the amount of combat experience that you get in Shattered Worlds as well. I'm going to say I got around 700k magic experience for that hour, and the other hour that I done melee I got around 800 to 900k strength experience in that hour. So when you're really good at Shattered Worlds, you can push over 1 million combat experience in an hour, as well as 350 to 400k Slayer experience an hour if you're buying the lamps. That makes it pretty damn good in my books. Lastly, but certainly not least, remember the masks can be bought from this shop as well, which are way more affordable now. Mask of Gloom, Mask of the Abyss and Mask of Error are probably the best ones to get, and they're all 135 million anima each. With the anima buffs, you could probably get this in 5 hours pretty easily. Being able to get a mask like this in 5 hours is actually not bad, considering it used to take so much longer and just wasn't worth it. You're obviously still going to get all of that combat experience you got, alongside getting all of those anima points for the masks. And then if you did buy a Mask of Gloom or something and 4 Start Beasts every single day, that's definitely going to be worth those 5 hours you've invested. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you did enjoy this little update. Give it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new for loads of RuneScape free related things. The Twitter and Discord links are in the description if you want to check those out. And until next time, see ya.